Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the Discover portion of Brie OCD, Organize, Create, Discover, which means you're coming along with me on my travels. So we recently just went to Germany and Italy, and today I am going to tell you all about Positano, which I loved. This was my first time going to Positano, and I already want to go back. It was my favorite by far of all the Italian Amalfi Coast that we went to. And there was just something about it. Capri was amazing, but it was a little more, showy, Gucci, Tod's. Positano was just all local mom and pops, stores, restaurants, and just a little bit more homey, if you kind of know what I mean. So upon pulling up to Positano, we got there from the ferry. So we went from Capri to Positano. It was 1850 euros per person to get from Capri to Positano, and it took about 25 minutes, so easy peasy. If you are going directly there from the Naples airport, I suggest hiring a driver. It's just, you can't get there by ferry directly, and it's just so much easier, faster. You could take the bus, it'll take you like 4.5 hours, and it will cost you less than 90 euro for at least 2 people to get to Positano. So I suggest that. Head to brieocd.com to get the link for Benvenuto Driver to get a free quote. And they were awesome and on time and all that good stuff. So we took the ferry. If you're flying right into Naples, I suggest hiring a driver. So upon pulling into Positano on the ferry, I mean, it was just breathtaking. It was spectacular, so picturesque. I mean, it literally looks like there's just houses stuck onto the mountainside, but that's not the case. That's what it looks like. And then once you actually walk up and get in there, it is just like all little hidden shops and restaurants, and just so fun and beautiful and like cozy and quaint. Wear sneakers because you have to walk. It's up a hillside, so like up the mountain, so you have to walk a lot. So let's move on to where we stayed. So we didn't have to walk a lot to where we stayed. When you get off the boat, there's a big church, and you can head to brieocd.com to get, see the pictures. But we stayed literally right next to the church at Villa La Tartana. And the room was big, the biggest one that we had, and the view was spectacular. So every room, there's not that many, has an ocean view, I believe, and like our little patio overlooked the whole ocean. We could lay in bed and see the whole view. I mean, it was just spectacular. So Villa La Tartana, just head to BrieOCD. You can click on the links. They had free breakfast, free Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is slow, just like all of the Amalfi Coast, but they still have it. And free breakfast was pretty good. Capri was better, but it was pretty good. So let's move on. I am using my notes because, again, this is a lot of information to remember, and I want to make sure I give you the whole scoop. But head to brieocd.com for the full story, because I'm not going to go through every single restaurant and thing that we did, just the main to-dos. So some hot tips. Take the bus. Take the bus everywhere. It's so easy in Positano. You go up to Piazza dei Mulini, which is right off the main area, and you can just keep going up and to the left. Piazza dei Mulini, you buy the tickets at the Tabacchi, and there's an internal Positano bus that'll take you all around Positano, and then there is one that'll take you a little further. When I get to the hike, you'll know where that is. It'll go to Nocelle. And then there's the Sita bus, which will take you to Sorrento, to Amalfi, which will take you to other places. So the bus is super easy to use. Even me, who's always challenged, with some transportation, always relies on my husband. This was so easy in Positano. So 2, bring Dramamine. If you even get an inkling of sickness, bring Dramamine, because these roads, one are nuts. I mean, they're like this skinny for 2 cars, 2 huge buses that pass by each other. You like have a heart attack. But it's also very windy and weavy and up and down and through the mountains, and these people fly. So if you even get an inkling of car sickness, bring Dramamine with you, because you're going to want it for Positano. It's beautiful, but it is windy and it is nuts driving there, so just beware. These people know what they're doing though. 3, it's the land of the lemon. There is lemon everywhere. Limoncello, little lemon slushies, lemon everything. Lemon decor, lemon plates. So if you love lemon, or if you're looking for a nice gift to bring home to someone, fear not. You can bring them some cute lemon gift ideas. I am not a big fan of lemon, but I still drank the free limoncello they gave us because I had to, you know. Number 4, everything is discounted for locals. So that $5 cappuccino that cost you that much only cost them $1. So, you know, when you're sitting there thinking, like I was, how do all these little old Italians survive here? Because it is so expensive. Well, that $5 for you is only $1 for them when they go in. So they heavily discount things for the locals, which is nice and makes sense. Number 5, there is a coperto charge. So coperto is a cover charge. So wherever you go and sit down and eat, they're going to charge you somewhere around €150, 150 to €2 per person just for sitting there. But remember, you don't really tip in Italy. We would leave little tips here and there. You don't tip in Italy, so this is kind of like your built-in tip, and it's a lot cheaper. $1.50 is like $2 or something around there. And then 6, hot tip number 6, water is not free. So when you go out to eat, also expect to pay for water. I am a Golan, so I would bring my own water with me and just say, oh no, I don't really want any water, and then drink my own that I got cheaper from the market. But water is not free, so don't be surprised when you see the coperto and a water fee on your bill if you order water. Okay, so nightlife. Again, I don't go out at night. I turn into a pumpkin. I am more of a day, seize the day, let's go get them, up and at them early. But there is a club there called Music on the Rocks that's supposed to be bumping and popping off. It doesn't open till 11:30, so we actually debated going there one night. It was about 9:30, and we saw it didn't open till 11:30. I said, well, forget that, I'm done. So we didn't end up going, but it looks really, really cool. It's like all neon lights inside a cave, so you should try that if you're around. Restaurants and bars. So one restaurant that I would say definitely go to, it's just a quickie pizza restaurant. It's called La Zagara, and it's when you go get off the boat, up the main path, up to the left as you're going to Piazza dei Mellini, you'll find this La Zagara. We stopped there. I stopped to window browse at all the good pastries and baked goods. And then we ended up sneaking inside for a second and saw the pizza. And I'm like, let's sit here. Well, it ended up having a huge patio out back. So it was pretty awesome and cozy with like a trellis over it. And so it was really cozy. The pizza was, you know, big square slices. So it wasn't too expensive there, and it was really delicious. So La Zagara. Another place I will tell you to go to, and this is a little bit a point of contention, not contention, but, you know, a lot of people referred me to this restaurant, La Tagliata. And so I'm thinking it's going to be phenomenal. And I will go back. So let me preface it. Well, I will definitely go back if I go to Positano again. But it's more for the experience and not for the food. So everything is fresh from the farm that day. So there's no courses, there's no menu. They just keep bringing out courses based on whatever they pick fresh from the farm. Awesome, amazing concept. They pick you up in a shuttle from your hotel and bring you there and back. Amazing customer service. It is only €40 per person, and that includes unlimited wine, unlimited water, no coperto, so it includes all of that. €40 per person, which sounds like a lot. It's about probably $48 or something. But you get unlimited wine, unlimited water, and then they'll sell you more wine for €10, and it's really delicious. So the overall experience, all the different foods, the shuttle to and from, €40, which is cheap in Positano and the Amalfi Coast in general, to have a boatload of food, you know, fresh food, wine, water, and transportation. I mean, the deal, you can't beat it. The views are spectacular from the restaurant. So the experience was amazing, but the food was just okay. The broccoli was delicious. It reminded me of my grandmother's. The raviolis and the little pasta dish course was delicious, but everything else was just okay. It really was just okay. The mozzarella was a little tough. The ball, I'm used to burrata. It was okay. So I know all these people that said it was so amazing. I dare you to tell me that the food was amazing, because I just thought it was all right. But the concept is amazing. The customer service is amazing, and it's just an experience. So I would definitely go again. Okay, so things to do. this is a must-do. Sentiero degli Dei. You take the bus from Piazza dei Mulini over to Nocelle. You get off and you hike. And it took us 2 hours, and we stopped to take pictures. But it's a little strenuous, I would say. It was hot out, so stop early. But so do the hike from Nocelle to Bumerano. When you get to the Bumerano city center, buy a Sita bus ticket and take that bus to Amalfi. So go to Amalfi, and we did this by accident because we decided we didn't want to hike back the 2 hours. So we were like, well, let's get home, take a bus from Bumerano to Nocelle. No, wrong. They don't have one. So we had to go to Amalfi, but it was a nice surprise because we didn't think we were going to actually go to the city of Amalfi. So we got to see something different, and then we took the ferry for €8 directly back from Amalfi to Positano after walking around, seeing the church, getting some gelato, getting a beer. So we had a nice, exercise and fun-filled day and got to see some other cities that we didn't expect to. So Sentiero degli Dei. Another good things to do from Positano is take day trips. Take a day trip to Amalfi if you don't do the hike. If you don't do the way I just told you. Take a day trip to Capri if you are not, planning on going there. At least take a day trip there, because there is a lot to see in Capri, and it's cool, especially the boat ride. Anyways, that's a different review. Check out my Capri review on YouTube, AmbryOCD.com. So take day trips places. Take a day trip to Praiano. That review is coming next week. We went there for a wedding, but take day trips places. There's ferries, and it's so easy to get places. Try Sorrento. We didn't have time to get to Sorrento, but something else. A cooking class. You can go to Buca di Bacco. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's right when you get off the ferry. They own the whole gelateria. They own a whole restaurant. They do cooking classes that start every day at 3:30. Unfortunately, we didn't look it up till it was 4:30, so we missed it for the day, and then we were going to La Tagliata the next night. But take a cooking class. I should have. I wish I had. Next time I go to Italy, I definitely will. Whatever city I am in, I will be taking a cooking class. And that's about it. Positano is more relaxing than Capri because there isn't as much to do. You walk around, you go to the beach, you drink, you eat, you take a hike. But it is so relaxing, so cute, so homey, and I loved it. I mean, it's maybe on my list of top places that I've been. It's just relaxing and fun. The food is delicious. The vibe is just amazing. So I will definitely be going back to Positano at some point in my life. So I hope you like this review. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. Tell your friends. Yeah. Head to BrieOCD.com for the full story. You can print it out and take it with you on your trip. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.